Hello, I am Dr. Glaschan, and with the Ronde and Ufridi companies, I am going to explain to you the cleaning and sterilization cycle of the instruments in a dental practice. And with my assistant, Afra, I will show you the various stages of this cycle. The collection of the tools and their decontamination are the first stages to be carried out within the cleaning and sterilization cycle of the instruments in a dental practice. This action is carried out close to the working area in order to reduce the risk of contamination and for the purpose of protecting the working environment and the operators. The instruments will be collected by my assistant and immediately immersed in a decontamination tank, which will be prepared in accordance with the instructions described by the manufacturer. Observance of the dilution percentages and the immersion time is very important. The collection and the decontamination of the tools are the first actions to be taken within the cycle of cleaning and sterilization of the instruments in a dental practice. This action is carried out close to the working area by immersing the instruments in a decontamination tank, which will be prepared in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions, the dilution percentages and the immersion time. This action will allow the risk of contamination to be reduced and enable the environment and personnel to be protected. The decontamination tank is prepared by the assistant, who dilutes a disinfectant detergent product in the water. This product must be in compliance with the current regulations and the manufacturer's conditions of use, the dilution percentages, and the necessary immersion time. The instruments must be immersed completely in the decontamination tank in order to maximize the action of the product. During the decontamination stage, it must be confirmed that the instruments are completely immersed in the liquid and that the immersion time laid down by the manufacturer is respected. Once the immersion period has passed, the assistant will remove the instruments from the decontamination tank and rinse them before moving on to the next stage, cleaning stage. The cleaning stage enables organic residues to be removed. It can be carried out manually or mechanically using a thermo-disinfector or an ultrasonic tank. The ultrasonic tank will be prepared with a specific product, observing the dilution percentages and the immersion time. The combined action of the disinfectant detergent product with the ultrasonic tank waves will enable the liquid to also disinfect the areas that cannot be reached by the instrument. The ultrasonic tank will be used for the complete immersion of the instruments. The Ronde Eurosonic 4D ultrasonic tank enables the temperature, action times, and up to 6 cycle settings to be selected. When the action time of the ultrasonic has expired, the assistant will proceed to rinse the instruments and then dry them. Drying can be done manually with a microfiber towel and compressed air, or through the drying stage included in the thermo-disinfector cycle. After a stage of checking the proper operation of the instruments, the assistant, if necessary, lubricates them and then carries out the packaging before sterilization. For the packaging, the assistant will use bags or rolls for the sterilization with medical paper on one side and polyester, polypropylene on the other, and a heat sealer. The purpose of the packaging is to maintain the standards of sterility over time, to encourage the penetration of the sterilizing agents and to reduce the risk of contamination until the time of use in the dentist's chair. Ronde's intelligent Euromatic thermo sealing with a sealing speed of 8 meters a minute enables easy, rapid and quality work. The thermo sealing enables data about the sealing process to be saved through a USB port on the machine for the purpose of easily tracking them. A number of rules should be followed with regard to the packaging. The content must not exceed 3/4 of the volume of the packaging. The bag should be sealed with at least 3 centimeters of space between the load and the sealing. Finally, 1 centimeter of space must be left between the sealing and the edge of the paper in order for it to be easily opened at the time the instrument is used. Once the decontamination, rinsing, drying and packaging stages have been correctly carried out, the stage of proper sterilization is reached. We must keep in mind that we can only sterilize dry, clean instruments. The sterilization stage will be carried out with a saturated steam autoclave, the only technology currently allowed in dental practices. The purpose of sterilization is to eliminate all microbial forms, pathogenic or otherwise, including spores and fungi. The assistant places the bags in the autoclave tank, ensuring the paper of the bag faces upwards in order to facilitate the penetration of water vapor and sterilizing agent, then continues with the drying. The Class B EU-Ronde E9 recorder autoclave is in compliance with the EN 13060 standard and enables packaged instruments to be sterilized and thereby preserve the condition of sterility until use. In the 24-litre version, the E9 recorder enables 3 large IMS U3D trays and 3 mini trays to be sterilized. The autoclave is easy for the assistant to use thanks to the e-touch system that enables the appropriate cycle to be selected in an easy and intuitive way, and the light pathway at the height of the opening handle guides the operator during the progression of the cycle and enables its proper operation to be more easily monitored. The adhesive label printer enables labels with barcodes and simple labels with expiry dates to be printed. The data concerning the sterilization cycles are stored on an SD card to enable traceability, while the optional e-Wi-Fi connectivity system enables the remote transfer of stored data. The saving of the data and therefore their traceability enables all the stages of the sterilization cycles to be monitored and the following information to be stored: autoclave serial number, number of cycles, type of cycle carried out, date of sterilization, date of expiry for that cycle depending on the storage, code and name of operator. These data are stored on the SD card and printed on labels that will be affixed to the sterilized bags and in the sterilization register. Tests and periodic controls enable the proper operation of the autoclave to be checked. The vacuum test enables the integrity of the tanks and the seal of the vacuum indispensable for the sterilization to be checked. The Bowie and Dick test is carried out through an instantly recognizable command on the e-touch screen and enables the extent of penetration of the steam in the porous loads to be checked. The helix test is carried out through a specific cycle identified on the equipment and enables the extent of steam penetration in the hollow loads to be checked. During the sterilization cycle of the instruments, chemical integrators can be inserted in accordance with the protocol, both inside each package and between one package and another during a complete load. The color tone of the integrators enables the parameters of temperature, time and pressure of the selected cycle to be validated. Storage of the sterilized bags must be carried out under strict conditions, on suitable disinfected surfaces, sheltered from light, heat sources and dust. The storage rules influence the expiry dates on the sterile bags. For the purpose of ensuring the proper operation of your EU-Ronde autoclave, it is fundamental to carry out interviews and periodic controls, as laid down by the manufacturer in the user manual. Alerts will appear on the screen of your autoclave to remind you of these due dates. Thanks, AFRA. Now you know the stages of the cleaning and sterilization cycle of EU-Ronde's infection control system. The The decontamination and sterilization system of the infection control system ensures that the dental practice can rapidly be made perfectly safe through easily applied procedures that ensure the protection of the patient, the dentist, and all the staff. Safety, speed, efficiency, and compliance with the current regulations are the basis of the innovative infection control system for all-round protection of the dental practice. Use the infection control system and work in safety.